us.
I'm no longer weak. I'm stronger than ever. No second chances.
I'm not much on saving people.
I'm gonna kill her. It'll feel good.
What did you do?
Take them all.
Welcome to NocBro Nation.
Welcome back, guys. Jarrell here.
And I'm Josh, and we're here to reveal to you the episode titles of The Walking Dead Season 10B, episodes 11 and 12.
Woo! So, when we recently did a couple videos a little while back, we got just titles of the upcoming episodes. I think we got 4 or 5 of them in no particular order. They've already been revealed what the mid-season premiere is, what episode 10 is, and one of these titles, which is episode 11, was on that listing. It came from the Writers Guild list or whatever. And so now, yes, we are getting the titles for...
And synopsis.
And synopsis for them, and one of them is supposedly Michonne's last episode. So we are, as you guys are watching this, we are 5 days away from the premiere. We are super excited.
Has that been confirmed?
It hasn't been confirmed that it's her final episode, because we really don't know if she shot so many scenes where they're going to spread it out, but there's just been this rumor mill going around that episode 12 and what they're kind of been, a lot of articles have been saying, this is her final episode. Like, she's only in episode 12 and that's it. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of thinking, I think we've mentioned it before, they're kind of going to do what they did with Andrew Lincoln. I don't know if they're going to spread it out. They could, but I just think that they're going to give her one final episode. Yeah. And I think that's what Angela Kang has been kind of mentioning. They want to do her story right.
Dedicated episode.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think so too. So yeah, let's get into this, guys. Episode 11, I'll start off. I think we've mentioned this before. It's called Morning Star.
Mm-hmm.
The synopsis reads, with the Whispers coming for the hilltop, the communities must decide whether to run or fight.
Well, we know they're not going to run. We've seen the teasers. They're going to stand and fight, but it's going to be tough because the Horde, the massive amount of walkers at their disposal, intermingling Whisperers, which we know, but the defenses of what we've seen from the teasers, the Hilltop has a pretty good defense. They have a barrier in place, so they know that Whisperers aren't going to get through unless somebody dug tunnels at the Hilltop for the Whisperers. But I think it'll be okay.
Unfortunately, they're not prepared for what's going to come. Yeah, and that is some of the Whisperer tactics they weren't are not prepared for.
But it seems like they are getting it prepared. So somehow, maybe the information from Gamma, I don't know how it's going to go down, but they're going to be prepared because they're going to be building. Well, barriers.
Absolutely. Like
it's not going to be like a surprise attack, which
I meant
would be cool.
I meant a specific thing in that battle they're not prepared for.
Yeah,
and we know because of the source material, but it'll be interesting to see. I think it does come from Gamma. But it'll be interesting to see how, if we get the scenes of all the communities kind of gearing up for this war and the events that lead to that scene where they're all literally shielded up, ready to go.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Episode 12, guys, is titled What We Become. And the synopsis is, Michonne takes Virgil back to his island to find his family. In exchange, Virgil offers weapons. So this, to me, is a synopsis for Michonne. We've seen only little bits and pieces of Michonne's story. We know that we're going to get a flashback.
Yeah.
There was this really creepy scene, like a 10-second teaser that they showed, and it was Michonne looking at something, very concerned, and then in the foreground, it blurred out to Virgil behind her, and he just had this creepy look on his face. Like, I just have a feeling he's going to betray her, because we've seen the scenes of her dressing like the leather kind of vest and her hair pulled back. It's like she's on her own. So is she on her own on the island because his people, I don't know, attacked or did something? I don't really think it's going to be more of a CRM thing, guys. Like Gimple has said, he's not going to intermingle CRM with the main show and Fear anymore. They could give something related because it's going to relate to Rick. We're all hoping she's going to get some type of information for Rick. So CRM could be there, but it's not going to be a big thing.
Yeah,
it's going to be whatever these people on this island, maybe they're bad people. We don't know. Maybe Virgil's trying to get back to his family that are being taken by these people, but he knows there's weapons there.
Yeah.
He may not be originally from this island. He was just taken captive.
I think,
and he's escaped to try to get them out. I don't know.
Yeah, it's really interesting because we're all hoping for that Rick connection.
It has to be.
It's kind of one of those things where, like, if you were, here's what I compare it to. If you were a Game of Thrones fan, you knew who Jon was, right? You had a feeling. It wasn't ever told in the books what Jon Snow was, but you had a feeling. And it wasn't up until that one episode where they finally, after 6 seasons, they revealed who he was. Like, it's kind of like that moment. Like, we've been gone from, we've had Rick gone from the show for a couple of years now. And it's like, we're waiting. We know Michonne's leaving, and it's like, we're waiting for that moment. And
we are.
And I hope they give it to us. I really do.
And I'm pretty sure, like, probably 99% of you Walking Dead fans out there, I don't think I've heard anybody say, yeah, they should kill her. I haven't seen any comments of that. If I had, I've missed them. But I really have not seen any comments that said, I think the best send-off for Michonne would be to kill her. No.
What a blow to Rick. If you finally make it back and Michonne's dead.
Exactly. Because we're thinking about the eventual end game for the Rick movies and The Walking Dead. Like, the story of Rick Grimes in those movies is going to end somewhere. And I don't want to get too deep in the Rick movies. We'll deal with that later. But Michonne's story is going to force her to leave and to go search for Rick, which we're hoping.
We're hoping
it's that way. Yes, all of you are like, well, would she really leave Judith and RJ behind? Yes, it's a very dangerous mission. And she's leaving her kids, one of them who's very capable of taking care of herself and protecting her brother, with the people that she knows that she trusts. Daryl is a protector. Carol, Aaron, everyone.
If those people weren't around, absolutely. Michonne would not leave without these kids. But she has capable people who she trusts.
She's been with for a long time.
Yeah.
It's not like she just joined a group and then she learned this information.
Now,
she would never leave them there.
What will be interesting to me is the only question that I have with regards to that whole scenario is, does she really leave the kids when there's this known huge conflict with the Whisperers going on? I mean, how can you leave your kids when there is this conflict? If there wasn't this conflict, perfectly understand. You have every right. Well, I don't know if you have a right, but it's okay to leave them with Daryl and them.
Well, the question is, and we might want to do another video on Michonne, kind of leading up to the premiere, but I'll leave you guys with this question is, does Michonne even know, like, will Michonne even make it back to even know that the Whisperers, like, we don't know when the fight's going to, the fight's starting. The Whisperer War is begun now. But to the length of attacking Hilltop, attacking Alexandria, Michonne may not even know about it to that extent.
Does she need to?
I know what you're saying, though. She knows there could be an eventual conflict.
She knows need to, though.
She knows the Whisperers are a threat. Yeah. But yeah, we'll leave that for a video.
That's a whole nother video.
Yeah, we'll leave it for a video later in the week for Michonne.
But with regards to this, this particular episode, if they do a full episode of Michonne's exit, I would love that.
Yeah, it'd be nice. So also, guys, fun fact of episode 12. Its title is being borrowed from the Walking Dead comics. It was volume 10, which was titled What We Become. But that was issues 55 through 60, and that was dealing with them bringing Eugene. That was back with Eugene and Abraham. So the story and the title don't mix together in the comics, but it's cool.
I just wonder what tie-in it has. If it is Michonne's last episode, what does that have to do with Michonne? Now, you could say maybe What We Become as in what we were before, meaning with the brothers, right? And then what we have become now, meaning whatever Michonne goes through or has gone through up until this point where she's leaving.
Yeah, so it's going to be awesome, guys. We are super excited for this. We hope that of course, they're going to be revealing the episodes coming further down the line, so we can't wait to give you guys our thoughts on those, because it's going to be interesting. So we are super excited. Stay tuned, guys. I think we are definitely going to try to do a reaction for the mid-season premiere. Because we have AMC premiere, so we'll be able to get to it 24 hours in advance. Haven't heard anything from AMC if they're going to push it out even further, like at least 48 hours in advance. Either way, we will definitely have a reaction for the mid-season premiere, and we will definitely try to do more reactions throughout the remainder of the season as well, so you guys can view that.
Yeah.
We know you guys enjoy those. We enjoy them.
And in
too.
our opinion, I think there are a lot of key episodes that are going to be occurring this second half. So absolutely it warrants a reaction.
Yeah. So guys, make sure you smash the like button. Let us know what you think of the title and synopsis in the comments. Feel free to subscribe, hit the bell. Stay tuned for more Walking Dead Season 10 news from us. I'm Jarrell.
I'm Josh.
We're NocBro Nation.
We're out.